Today we will start our class with a new thought. Anything not easy, but everything is possible. If you believe yourself, you can do anything. Everything is possible with the help of God. Let us start the class. We have saw till this paragraph in our previous video. After that, having so said, Prospero gently touched his daughter with his magic wand. Magic wand means a small stick used by people who perform tricks for entertainment. This is the image of magic wand. And she fell fast asleep, for the spirit Ariel just then presented himself before his master to give an account of the tempest and how he had disposed of the ship's company. And though the spirits were always invisible to Miranda, Prospero did not choose she should hear him holding conversation with the empty air. So Prospero touched Miranda gently with his magic wand to make her sleep fastly, because the good spirit Ariel is on the way to see Prospero. Ariel is invisible to Miranda. That's why Prospero did it. Now Prospero and Ariel conversation with each other. Prospero asked a question to Ariel, how did you dispose the ship? Because of Prospero's will, Ariel created the storm. That's why Prospero asked the question to Ariel. Well, my brave spirit, said Prospero to Ariel, how have you performed your task? So Prospero appreciated Ariel and he asked, how did you perform your task? Ariel gave a lively description of the storm and of the terrors of the mariners. Mariners means sailor. Person who sail in ship is called mariners. And how the king's son Ferdinand was the first who leaped into the sea. Leaped means a jump. And his father thought he saw his dear son swallowed up by the waves and lost. But he is safe, said Ariel in the corner of the aisle, sadly lamenting the loss of the king, his father. Lamenting means sorrow. Now the good spirit Ariel giving a lively explanation to Prospero. And Ariel said the fear of the mariners and how the king's son Ferdinand jumped into the sea, and that king thought that his son was died, but he was alive, and Ferdinand was sadly blubbering about the loss of his father. That's my delicate Ariel, said Prospero. Bring him here. My daughter must see this young prince. Where is the king and my brother? Now Prospero asked, where is the king and my brother? And where is Ferdinand? Bring him here, because my daughter wants to see him, said by Prospero to Ariel. I left them, answered Ariel, searching for Ferdinand, whom they have little hopes of finding, thinking they saw him perish. Of the ship's crew, not one is missing, though each one thinking himself the only one saved, and the ship, though invisible to them, is safe in the harbor. Now Ariel said, all the person who sail in the boat thought that Ferdinand was died, but he is alive. But still they are searching Ferdinand with a little hope, and each and everyone thinks himself the only one saved, because they didn't see anybody, and they all are safe in the harbor. Ariel then went to fetch Ferdinand. Fetch means pick up or carry something. So Ariel went to carry Ferdinand. "Oh, my young gentleman," said Ariel, when he saw him, "I will soon move you. You must be brought, I find, for the Lady Miranda to have a sight of your pretty person. Come, sir, follow me." So now Ariel reached Ferdinand. So Ariel said, "Young gentleman, you must come with me, because the young pretty Lady Miranda want to see you. So come with me and follow me," said Ariel. He followed in amazement the sound of Ariel's voice, till it led him to Prospero and Miranda, who were sitting under the shade of a large tree. Now Miranda had never seen a man before except her own father. Ferdinand was surprised because Ariel is invisible. So he following the sound, and on the another side, Prospero and Miranda sitting under the tree. Till now Miranda didn't see any human face except his father. "Miranda," said Prospero, "tell me what you are looking at yonder." Yonder means at some distance in the direction indicated, or over there. Now Prospero calling Miranda, and he said, "Tell me, what are you looking at there?" "Oh, father," said Miranda, in a strange surprise, "surely that is a spirit. Lord, how it looks about! Believe me, it is a beautiful creature. Is it not a spirit?" Now Miranda was surprised, and she said, "See, Dad, there was a strange surprise, and surely that must be a spirit." And he said it was a beautiful creature. "Is it not a spirit?" asked by Miranda. "No, girl," answered her father. "It eats and sleeps, and has sense such as we have. This young man you see was in the ship. He is somewhat alerted by grief, or you might call him a handsome person. He has lost his companions and is wandering about to find them." Now Prospero answered, "No, my girl, it can eat and sleep and having sense like us, and is a young man from ship, and he lost his companions in the sea, so you can call him as a handsome person." Miranda, who thought all men had grey face and grey beard like her father, was delighted with the appearance of this beautiful young prince. And Ferdinand, seeing such a lovely lady in this desert place, and from the strange sounds he had heard, expecting nothing but wonders, thought he was upon an enchanted island, and that Miranda was the goddess of the place, and as such he began to address her. So grave means strict face, and he thought that all the men were looked like her father, with strict face and grey beards. But the Princess Ferdinand was looking nice and beautiful. Now Ferdinand also seeing the lovely Lady Miranda in the desert, and he thought that Miranda was a goddess, and he thought that he entered into a enchanted island, and he addresses her. She timely answered she was no goddess, but a simple maid, and was going to give him an account of herself, when Prospero interrupted her. He was well pleased to find they admired each other, but to try Ferdinand's constancy. Constancy means faithfulness or loyalty, is called constancy. He resolved to throw some difficulties in their way. Therefore, advancing forward, he addressed the prince with a stern air. Stern means severe. Telling him he came to the island as a spy to take it from him who was the lord of it. Follow me, said he. It will tie your neck and feet together. You shall drink sea water, shellfish. Shellfish means kind of fish with red roots and husks of acorns shall be your food. With red root means dry roots. Acorns means this is the image of acorns. No, said Ferdinand. I will resist this, and drew his sword. But Prospero, waving his magic wand, fixed him to the spot where he stood, so that he had no power to move. This is the image of sword. Now Miranda timely answered, I am not a goddess, I am a simple maid. And both were speaking to each other, both having a good understanding. And suddenly Prospero interrupted her. He was happy to see them, but he would like to test Ferdinand. So Prospero said to Ferdinand, you came this island as a spy, I know, and I can tie your neck and legs together. And you want to survive with the help of seawater, shellfish, withered roots, and acorns. This is the main food for you, Prospero said to Ferdinand. And suddenly Ferdinand said no. And he suddenly came forward with his sword. And Prospero make him as a statue with the help of his magic wand. Miranda hung upon her father, saying, why are you so ungentle? Have pity, sir. I will be his surety. This is the second man I ever saw, and to me he seems a true one. And suddenly Miranda arguing with his father, why are you so arrogant? And please show mercy on him. I will take care of him. And he is the second man I have ever seen a man than you, father. And he is the second man I have ever seen with true hearted. Silence, said the father. One word more will make me child you, girl. What an advocate for an impostor. You think there are no more such fine men, having seen only him and Caliban. This he said to prove his daughter's constancy. And she replied, my affections are most humble. I have no wish to see a goodlier man. Impostor means fraud. Now Prospero said, silence. And he said, don't talk too much. If you talk too much, I will be anger. You are raising your voice for an imposture. Now Prospero said to Miranda, you are thinking that no other people are good than Ferdinand and Caliban. And Prospero saying these words to test Miranda. Suddenly Miranda replied, my affections are more humble, and I have no wish to see a goodlier man. Come on, young man, said Prospero to the prince. You have no power to disobey me. Now Prospero saying to Ferdinand, you have no power to disobey me, so come back with me. Come on, said by Prospero. Prospero had commanded Ferdinand to pile up some heavy logs and wood. King's son not being much used to laborious work, Miranda soon after found him almost dying with fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness. Alas, said she, do not work so hard. My father is at his studies. He is safe for these 3 hours. Pray rest yourself. Now Prospero commanded some heavy works to Ferdinand, like carry heavy logs. Before that, he didn't do works like this because he is a prince. Now Miranda, seeing Ferdinand, he was almost tired. So she said to Ferdinand, you must take rest because my father is in his study room. He will not come out from his study for 3 hours. So you pray and rest yourself, said Miranda to Ferdinand.